Action.
Good start. Action.
Oh, what a day.
Yeah.
But a week.
What a week. Yeah, yes, exactly.
What a week. And your week is not over yet.
Not quite.
No?
How
Not
long do
quite.
you have before you're home?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I have to calculate. Probably 30 hours.
It can't be longer than Wagner.
That's
No.
true.
Yeah, exactly.
I have almost that just of flight. And
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
still going to be here tomorrow,
Yeah.
and flying Saturday morning. So yeah,
That's about maybe 28. That's 28 hours. That's only the flight.
that is the flights with the little bit of the layover in between.
Don't remind him.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, exactly. You have been an amazing job for just flying this long, being jet lagged until now, I guess, and have to do that and deliver all of what you have been doing in the last few days. This is amazing.
Yeah, but that's thanks to the environment, thanks to the audience that we have yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I was super energized with the conversations that we had yesterday, and getting live audience questions and a lot of participation from online, which is not usual. So it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, it was good, and I heard a lot of good feedback from people that's talking about how clear it felt so genuine, and it was a lot of questions. It's also welcoming question because we are just having conversation about questions, so people felt that they are also included, which is something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was hands down one of my favorite talks.
Definitely. But I mean, if we were to summarize the 1 hour of talk that is now on YouTube, so shout
Oh,
out.
nice.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
I
I did it in morning.
I'm going to share with people for sure.
Yeah, but what would your call to action be if you would
I
summarize
think
it?
we talk a lot about developer productivity, how the tools that we have there can help and can make it easier for you to get productive quick with Logic Apps Standard, right? So the call to action is go try the VS Code extension and see how it can fit on your development, especially if you're starting to get serious into developing Logic Apps.
Yeah, you might hear me on that talk also saying annoy them with questions and feedback, but not so much.
I will stop there and I'll say, I said pester, that is different from annoying, right?
Yes, exactly.
difference in
Let's
words.
just keep it in enough way.
Yeah. Pester is in a nice way, annoy not.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, we can always help
Yeah.
in many different ways.
Yeah.
But the day continued and didn't stop there.
No, definitely not.
Yes.
So, Kent, we did the agent in a day. We had 50 plus people. We had people from companies with tech people, non-tech people. We had students here. And what would you say about yesterday night or the after work?
Yeah, it was great. I thought it was super cool to see people building their own agent. You know, it's one of those things where, people like to talk about building agents, and people say how it's so easy to do, but unless you actually have the opportunity to do it, it's still a little bit abstract. And so what we did is we took the agent in a day curriculum that's available online,
Yeah.
and we went ahead and did a brief introduction and then handed it over to the students and then just helped them, when they had questions.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where we had, experienced Logic App developers building agents. We had people that were new to Logic Apps building agents, people that have never even heard of Logic Apps building an agent in a matter of 3 hours. So that in itself kind of speaks for itself in terms of how approachable this is. And I think what was always interesting with these things is the ideas that come from these experiences. It's that light bulb moment where it's like, okay, now I understand what makes an agent and why it's actually useful. So I thought that was great. Once again, thank you to Kantika for
thank you for
helping us out
publishing this
and hosting, and then also you folks are experts in this too, right? So
Yes, we are trying. We are we're trying to keep up with everything, and it's this is the most interesting part in our space actually, with those things coming out, and we are exploring and trying to find how to bridge that with the clients. They were interested on that because I think that we're talking about AI everywhere, AI solution and agent in that software and in this software and this implementation and organization, but you already have Logic Apps, you already have Azure. So your jump is not that high. It's not, there is not even a jump. You just need to sit back and relax because the agents are already there.
Yeah.
So the jump is not even there.
But
So-
if we were to bridge like your keynote speak at Nordic Integration Summit on Monday with what happened yesterday, what would you say would be the call to actions?
Yeah, so like that is step one of the playbook, right? So
Yeah.
step one of the playbook is getting some exposure, some experience building agents, and then step two is really getting some ideas generated. And so this idea of bringing together fusion teams, whether they're business stakeholders, business analysts, technical folks together, to then be able to understand the technology, and then it's all pattern recognition. Hey, this is where I could go ahead and use it, is the next opportunity. So that's where you can get together and start to think about what are some ideas that we can execute quickly, what would be the ROI for those particular opportunities, and then create a small framework that allows you to go execute on that, revisit it, demo it, show people what's possible, and then that should be enough to say, hey, this is a good use case, we should take this to production. Maybe this isn't a good use case, but we see that there's an opportunity over here instead. And that sort of creates this flywheel where you then think about how do you productionalize this, how do you start measuring the ROI, and then you go back to the beginning and you say, what's the next intake of opportunities?
Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to start big. Just start small. Follow the playbook. It's gonna be out there maybe soon, the unwritten version of it.
Yeah, so the slides that I put out yesterday
Yeah.
on LinkedIn, we can include it in this post as well.
Yes.
And so people can do
Yes,
that.
please, because it's not exclusive to anyone or
not
not.
proprietary.
It's a way to think. So please go ahead, and we are trying to get our hands on every single solution and help out for this, because if you succeed, then we all succeed.
I
No
already
matter
had how to say an email to everyone who was not here. We actually said
Yeah.
that they were going to be here. And
Yes, exactly. That's what I want to
we can do this again.
send
And
out
we
there.
can- yeah, definitely, and we would love to do it again to actually see that. You talked about the light bulb moment.
Yeah.
We want more of that.
And then
And we saw some of those yesterday.
yeah, I think we did actually.
last call to action we must have. Also, like Logic App Community Day is soon gonna be.
Yes, so Logic Apps Community Day is going to be on the 30th.
Yes.
From 11 a.m. Pacific to 4,
Yeah.
right? You can go to aks/LA Community Day /blog to find out everything and register. We are going to be making really good use of my jet lag to start amplifying all of that soon, and making sure that we're going to be there. Everything is already ready. You have a session there.
Yeah.
We have a total, I think, of between 10 and 12 sessions, right, throughout the day, and many use cases, but also some interesting topics around how to build, how to test.
Yes. So it's like this work continue. It's
Exactly.
like
So what are you talking about?
me. I am talking.
Plug your session.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Actually, yes, exactly. What I'm talking about is actually an actual case we had here. It's like it's like an example of how to start small and why should we start small. It's a customer that came to us, and they have zero integration platform. It's scratch, so from scratch they want to create this. But like, yes, of course, we go in and we, as integrators, we all get excited and we want to jump in with all landing zone, all the security things,
Everything.
and all the shiny things. But it's a small customer, and they are still in the beginning of their journey, and there is a lot of customers that be starting the journey now. So it's not. Don't expect that everyone is have the integration platform maturity yet. So what we needed to do is to save them time. Now I feel like I'm doing the session. So what we wanted to do is to make sure that they have the time to actually focus on their, what do you call it?
Their
platform.
business.
Their
Their
business,
business.
and to create this journey. So,
And
yeah.
how you created that, give them that time, they're going to find on
Okay.
Logic Apps
That's a
Community Day.
cliffhanger.
Don't spoil it. So yeah, watch that and hear more about that case.
Yes, I will try to do a longer video about that, because I only did that in 12 minutes. And that was for a reason, to actually give the showcase that you can deliver that in 12 minutes, and it doesn't need to have a long time and bigger project, and 1 hour or half an hour. So there was also a purpose for why it's 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's not because I didn't trust him for the half an hour.
Yeah, but yeah, as a final, how to say it? Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
in
so
Gothenburg,
much.
and thank you for everything yesterday and for today, and yeah,
Yes, and I think whole Gothenburg, it was glad to have you here and would love to have you here again.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm pretty
Thank
sure.
you for the hospitality, right? That you guys treat us really, really well, and for organizing all of that, because we had the easiest part, right, kid? We came, we talk about something that we love, and we did a network with other people. You guys did like all the hard yards to make that happen, so thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Don't forget that
Or
part.
use the